stop saying his name. I'm going to ask you to stop.
I'm going to ask you to keep my name out your motherfucking mouth.
I don't know you.
I don't know
No, you know a lot about me.
This entire argument between K. Michelle, Porsha, and Drew honestly felt like the moment where everything finally started spiraling out of control. Because what should have been a simple conversation somehow turned into confusion, accusations, and everybody talking over each other without fully getting to the actual point.
So I think I want to openly address, everybody and everything at the table. I come in peace. I come in calm. When it comes to the situation,
nobody got to be plotting against me, smiling in my face, because I don't give a
everyone's asking who and what.
In Dallas, when I mentioned Shamia's name, you denounced it, but that's what I thought. So I own that.
But I did have someone tell me that it was Phaedra, Porsha, and you, Drew, that were trying to gather information about me.
I just would have preferred for you to have just simply said, you're not somebody that I want as a friend. Because I'm sure you could see that I was trying to be a friend to you. That was pretty much it.
You have to understand, my first encounter sitting down was you telling another woman that she slept with somebody at the BET Awards.
BET weekend for the award show. You didn't sleep with a married man?
I did not.
Yes, she did.
That threw me for a loop. That closed me off, so I started to move and proceed with caution. Then I come out the hospital, and you bust out and say, I stand up and the whole couch is just wet. A miscarriage?
Okay, K. Michelle, you know, if you
Why can't I be hurt?
Because you're
Why
set
can't
on
I
not
express?
understanding.
I'm understanding,
lady.
I'm talking to you and I'm telling you why it felt like that. I'm breaking it down. I'm being respectful. I'm having a real conversation with you.
Okay.
So after that, we go to Dallas, and then I am told that there is some behind the scenes of trying to find things to expose me.
Are you saying that I'm trying to expose you?
Yes.
In what way?
That is what I'm saying.
About what?
Why would I tell you what you're trying to expose me for, and you know?
That's funny. No, I'm saying, why would I be trying to expose you? That makes
because you
absolutely
do have
no
a spirit
sense.
of exposure.
No,
Right.
ma'am.
That's the part.
This is why I didn't want to be here. I should go off of my intuition. And I didn't listen.
Okay, so obviously there is 3 things.
And black, it's 4.
Oh my gosh.
Why do you care?
Why do I care? Because you brought this to me.
How would I even know about anything about you and black?
Girl, you know what? You really need to stop saying his name.
Shut up. I'm gonna do what the I want.
Stop saying
Keep
his
talking.
name. I'm going to ask you to stop.
I'm gonna ask you to keep my name out your motherfucking mouth.
I don't know you.
I don't know
No,
about
you know a lot about me. You want to run down my resume?
Cause you ain't got one, bitch. It was easy.
Bitch, yodel your ass out.
I will yodel all up in your
Obviously, you don't fit in.
Yodel like he. Nobody, Drew.
Hey, we have a noise ordinance.
I did not say nothing to you.
I wouldn't even know.
You're creating this. This is all in your mind.
That's the only
You are
way I would
creating
know.
it.
How would I even
You
know
have
anything
created
about
a
him if it
Drew
wasn't
and
for
Kay.
you?
Drew and Kay.
Cut your
All
right.
Nasty. I can't.
Nasty.
Drew and
That's
Kay.
what you are.
You could tell immediately there were already tensions building before the conversation even started. And once K. Michelle brought up the rumors and supposed plot, the energy at the table completely shifted. The biggest issue is that K. Michelle genuinely seems convinced people within this group are moving behind the scenes against her. And whether she's completely right or completely wrong, she clearly believes there are conversations happening privately that she's only hearing pieces of afterward. That's why she keeps bringing things up publicly, because from her perspective, she's trying to confront situations head-on, instead of sitting back quietly while people discuss her behind closed doors. At the same time, though, the way K. Michelle explains herself sometimes makes the situation way more confusing than it probably needs to be. She jumps between different topics, brings up names unexpectedly, and circles around the issue emotionally, instead of keeping things direct and simple. That's why the conversation kept getting messier, because Porsha and Drew both looked frustrated trying to figure out exactly what the accusation even was at certain points. Porsha especially seemed irritated because this is now becoming a repeated issue involving K. Michelle. Every time they appear to move past one problem, another conversation about exes, rumors, loyalty, or hidden agendas suddenly appears again. You could tell Porsha was reaching the point where she no longer viewed the situation as misunderstanding, and instead started seeing it as constant unnecessary drama being created around her. Drew getting pulled into the situation made things even more awkward, because it honestly felt like she was confused about why her name was suddenly attached to the conversation. Once Black got brought up, the entire argument became even more chaotic, because now multiple storylines and old rumors started getting mixed together at once. That's why the scene started feeling so disorganized, because nobody was staying focused on one issue anymore. What also stood out is that K. Michelle's energy toward Porsha and Drew felt completely different. With Porsha, the frustration felt emotional and personal, almost like she genuinely feels betrayed or manipulated somehow. But with Drew, the energy felt more random and misplaced, which is probably why Drew reacted with confusion more than anger during parts of the argument. Another major thing happening underneath the surface is that people around the group clearly suspect other cast members are feeding K. Michelle information privately. The moment K. Michelle started mentioning rumors and alleged plots, it instantly became obvious there are side conversations happening off camera involving multiple people. That's why the scene felt bigger than just one argument, because everybody looked like they were trying to figure out who was really talking behind the scenes. Kelly and Shemaya's names hovering around the situation also added another layer, because the tension surrounding friendships inside this group is becoming very obvious now. Trust is clearly starting to break down, alliances are shifting, and people are slowly beginning to suspect each other of planting stories, leaking information, and pushing narratives behind the scenes. Once that starts happening on Housewives, the season usually becomes way messier from that point forward. At the same time, K. Michelle honestly did not come into the conversation aggressively at first. She actually seemed calmer than expected initially, and appeared like she genuinely wanted clarification about what she had been hearing. The problem is that once the conversation stopped going the way she wanted, the frustration started taking over emotionally, and the discussion spiraled fast from there. Porsha also knows exactly how to make somebody look more emotional during arguments by staying calmer in certain moments, while the other person gets more frustrated explaining themselves. She did that multiple times during this scene, and it shifted the dynamic quickly, because the more frustrated K. Michelle became, the more people started questioning whether her concerns were even valid anymore. This argument honestly exposed how fractured this group already is underneath the surface. Between rumors, exes, secret conversations, loyalty questions, and accusations about hidden plots, it feels like nobody fully trusts each other anymore. And with tensions already escalating this early into the season, this situation between K. Michelle, Porsha, and Drew could easily explode into something even bigger by reunion time.